Yo, what's up, brother? How we doing today?
Unbelievable. What has the world come to? This is it. It's World War III.
World War III. How long do you think it's gonna last?
Oh man, forever. This is the last one. This is it. There's no World War IV. This is it. This is the final one, and I think we're all getting drafted.
You know what, dude?
Boots on the ground.
I think I might be retarded. I do not understand war at all or how these things operate, but I think this could be resolved fairly quickly.
It should have been resolved because Iran met with our guys in Oman, the one neutral country that Iran hasn't hit yet. And Iran was like, yeah, yeah, let's do a deal. And then we bomb them anyway. Did you see that? I
No,
mean,
I didn't see that.
I think the miscalculation here is that Trump wanted it to be over quickly. And, he was doing like max intimidation, empty the whole fleet, stick them all there in the Gulf, get
Yeah,
them to capitulate, and then they're like, bring it on after we killed their guy.
I know.
I think it's going to go on. And I think it looks like the US is going to run out of missiles.
Really?
Yeah, $1 million a pop. Yeah, I hear that we have like a couple weeks worth. We've given so much to Ukraine that
Oof.
our supply is depleted, and Iran has been stocking up, and they've been hitting our allies where we have bases. So they've hit six of the seven countries where we have bases, you
Mhm.
know. And I think that we kind of kicked the hornet's nest on this one.
Uh-oh.
Boots on the ground. Strap up. It's
Well, you
going to
know
be
what?
Starship Troopers in Tehran.
You know what war needs though? Money.
It does. Well, we have plenty of that. We have infinite cash in the Federal Reserve.
We do have the money printer. So, do we think that's why Bitcoin's at 69,000? What do we think?
What do I think? I mean, I'm just, spewing my opinions. There's a really smart TA guy named Sminston With. And last month he says, Bitcoin really doesn't follow a 4 year cycle. It follows the business cycle. And last month, the business cycle came in at the PMI came in at 51 or 52. Anything over 50 was good. Today, it came in at 52 again. So that means increased economic activity. And whenever that happens, Bitcoin follows the business cycle, not really the 4 year cycle. That's his thesis, and it looks like it's playing out. So I think it's a combination of Jane Street pivoting to silver, maybe. Who knows if you
Yeah.
want your tinfoil hat. I think it's the fact that Bitcoin sort of shrugged off the initial attack. And I think we're seeing a rebound for multiple reasons, but I think one of them is because, there's more business activity.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I don't know. I think we're due for like a crazy really haven't had a bull market since
We're going to 300. We're
since
going to 300.
2017, dude. Like there really hasn't been a bull
No,
market. And
buckle up,
I
dude.
think that
Put on the
everybody
seatbelt.
just this recent move is sort of like like a small little indication of how it's going to catch people off guard. This caught people off guard on like a day-to-day basis. Oh, like World War III, wow, would we go up 6%? But I think we're going to start printing. I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. And I think it's
Yeah,
going to be a violent bull run for Bitcoin
violent.
you
I
know
agree.
and I honestly like I feel really bullish about that. Maybe it's just hopium. I don't know, maybe it's part of me that's just like just wants this to happen, so I'm trying to manifest it. I don't know. I don't believe in that
Manifested.
manifestation bullshit, but I think that we are going north of 300,000, and I think it's going to happen this year.
I agree with you 100%. And I didn't think that a week ago.
Me
I thought
neither.
we were going to range in the 60s forever. But new information, you have to adjust. And I think you're right. It's going to be violent. And when Bitcoin continues to show that it's resilient, it's going to continue to draw in confidence. And
That's
then as it increases, we hit the 80s, we hit the 90s, we get back to 100, turn on the FOMO, and everybody's FOMOing into it.
Yep.
And then I think also the gold narrative is going to break down.
Hmm. You
And
think
I
so?
think I do. And then I think we're going to see the rotation.
Yeah. The the promised rotation. We
I know. I know it's been a disappointment, but it's also been really good for stacking. So there's a silver lining. But yeah, I think violent into the upside.
Yes, brother. That's me. I listen. I'm ready for number go up technology. I'm ready for
This is the technology I came for.
it. Came for the number go up, stayed for the number to go up.
Yeah, a lot of number go down in between, but I you know
Exactly.
I I think more than anything else, forget all the world events happening. We it's owed to us. We
I feel
deserve
that.
it.
I feel that way.
We're the class of 2021 plebs, right?
Yeah,
We haven't gotten to feel the way 2017 plebs or 2013 plebs felt.
I
We
know.
bought all the tops just like they did at 3,000 and then 20,000. And we've lived through the cratering down to 16, now down to 60. We've been buying the whole time, diligent sat stackers. This is our time, dude. This is our time.
I'm with you.
We've earned it.
I'm with
So
you.
send it to 300 next week.
I'm ready for some life-changing price action.
I am too, man. I just want to feel like American Hodl, where I can
Yeah.
just dick around and buy a drone and make videos from my desert oasis
Yeah,
and just middle finger to the 9 to 5. AI is taking our jobs anyway, dude. I
I
mean,
know.
every job is
Bro, that's what I'm
is
saying. I'm
getting
like,
disrupted.
Bitcoin's got to do its thing, man. It's got to
It's
do its thing in the
it's
next
got
year or two.
I have put all of my eggs in this one basket, and this basket is going to the moon.
Dude, it's wild. Like, okay, AI, I'm using it a lot more and I'm working with other people that like actually are in AI that understand this stuff and like are gonna Jim, who's actually gonna be on Thursday. He's building AI solutions and he's gonna help me set up some shit. I don't even know. He's gonna walk me through, he's gonna spend like an hour or two. And I've been using other like certain like platforms integrating with Claude in this instance. And so I had a client that had a big month. They had a big month in February. It was a big month for Lightning Network. They had two pieces of news that went live that got like a ton of coverage. And I wanted to run a competitive analysis. So I want to say, okay, here's how this company stacked up against its competitors, its top three competitors in the month of February. And essentially, I used Claude and this platform Perception that brings in all this like trend data, sentiment analysis, things of that nature, news coverage, all of that across socials and the media. And I said, run for me a competitive analysis, and here's what I want to see. I want you to tell a good story. And it did for me in 15 or 20 minutes what would have taken me and has taken me in the past a week to 2 weeks to because I have to go scroll through and find the competitors, look all their coverage, analyze the sentiment of the coverage,
It did all the work
compare
for you.
did all the work for me. It's so like and it told a great story. I mean, the client had 60 or 65 pieces of coverage in the month of February alone, and their nearest competitor, which is like a heavily funded company, like $150 million funded company, they had three pieces of coverage, but they also had
Oh,
news items that went live. They just didn't get the traction that we
oh,
got. And that's like their number one competitor that they so it told a fantastic story. And I'm like, bro, if we're there at this point, if it can already do the things that like I had previously done in 2 weeks and it can do that in 20 minutes, uh, you know, holy shit, like what's it gonna look like in 6 months from now? Um,
yeah.
I
You won't
just
you won't even have to ask it by that time. It'll just know. It'll
it'll
know that
just
you need
know.
it. It'll be like, "Hey, dude, I got your competitive analysis complete."
Yeah.
And you're like, "I
Jim
was just making a cup of coffee, about to take a number two, and all the work is done."
automating it all, there's certain things that like it doesn't I don't know. If this gets the more like niche you are into your industry, the worse it performs. So it's like if I ask it, hey, build me a media list of reporters to reach out to for like this news item, it'll give me reporters, but like they're not.
They're not in your category.
They're not, it's just it's not a fit. It's like it would be horrible to pitch those reporters, and it's like, oh, help me with pitching them, and it's like the most generic thing, and it
Yeah.
stock language. So,
Have
and
you
that's
heard of
getting,
Fox News?
yeah, right, like it's getting better, but like for me, I like to see that because I'm like, okay, I'm at least for now safe. And you need at least someone that knows how to use these tools. You can't just be like, hey, go out there and automate the whole thing from start to finish.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I think we're all getting obsoleted.
I'm afraid of when AI figures out, not that it figures it out, but when AI prefers Bitcoin
Yeah,
out of all the other payment mechanisms, AI is going to connect the dots and it's going to prefer Bitcoin. And then if you have no Bitcoin, you're competing not against Sailor and the plebs and everyone else. You're competing against these AI robots that also want Bitcoin.
yeah.
And that should make you afraid if you have none.
Well, absolutely, dude. I
I
mean,
mean, thousands and thousands of agents, millions of agents transacting, communicating, performing tasks, and they could be like hundreds of sats at a time. It doesn't matter how much it is. But once they start to create their own market using Bitcoin, like it's over for the normies. Like you're not gonna be able to afford it. You're not gonna get to point one.
you need to get on the life raft now. And historically, I've always thought about Bitcoin being the life raft for escaping financial debasement. Um, but now I think it's like multivariate. Now I'm thinking, well, no, it's not just about financial abasement. It's like it's a life raft outside of the protecting ourselves against what's coming with AI.
Yeah, but it's more
So,
than a raft. It's more like a floating citadel,
a raft is
you
not
know?
really a good image to.
No,
It doesn't invoke strength. It's like, oh, you can
no.
pop this fucking thing.
Right. It's more of like a nuclear powered sub.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's what,
can you can
yeah,
you can travel undetected,
yeah,
you've got the weaponry, you've got the autonomy. Like Bitcoin's more
dude.
like a nuclear sub than it
That
is
would
a
be a
life
good
raft.
think boy piece. Bitcoin is a nuclear atomic sub.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. I feel like we spawn all kinds of Bitcoin fodder being think boys ourselves.
for sure, man. To our large list of subscribers. And only growing, only getting better. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, everybody knows it. Like, subscribe, support the channel. This
Yeah,
is the most casual conversation in Bitcoin,
I
right?
think
You're
so.
not gonna you're not gonna get a show like this where it's just a couple of dudes talking about Bitcoin
Yeah, and it's not like
from our
these X
perspective.
spaces when you go on this space. I haven't done this in forever, but it's almost like this conference call and people are just trying to like one up each other and it's like talk shit. I'm
Completely.
like, man, it's such a waste of time, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like to go on spaces every once in a while, but I agree with you. It's a lot of saber rattling, between the think boys.
Yeah, it's like a it just feels like a conference call. I don't know.
So what do you think about, so we're at
Uh,
69,420. 69,
69 420. Oh,
well,
nice.
69,421.
What do I think about that? I think we should stack a little bit.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. I was kind of waiting to see if it would drop a dollar. Oh, 69,431.
Oh, dude.
It's running away. All right, I'm going to do 21 bucks on strike.
Same.
It's going to get me 29,961 sats.
Done.
Let's go. Got
Feels
it.
good. Feels good, man. I think
Feels
we're going
good.
higher, dude. I think we're going higher. Um, I don't think it's immediately. I think we could go back down a little bit, but I guess what I'm getting at is the duration that I think this price action will last in the 60s is a lot shorter than I initially thought that it would be.
We're going to be in the 70s tomorrow. On Tuesday, March 3rd, when this goes live, we got the lunar eclipse happening. You're supposed to see it pretty well. I hear that Kilauea might explode.
No shit, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to be just a perfect photo op.
Dude, you
Grab
know
a,
more news about Hawaii than I do. On last week's call, you told me about some bill that was proposed. I had no idea. This week, you're telling me about.
did
I
you
don't
look
pay
into
attention to
that?
it. No,
Did you
I
look
did
into it?
look into that. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, they can come into your house, take your property. They can even destroy your property.
I
I
cannot.
mean,
I don't think it'll pass.
okay. I hope it doesn't.
Of course, if it does, then that's life changes will need to be made. I'm not going to live somewhere that allows that.
Time to head to the mainland.
Yeah, Tennessee, North Carolina. I don't know, Wyoming. And dude, I
El
just like
Salvador,
Bitcoin, Panama. You know.
Panama.
Yeah, Bitcoin does its thing. A lot more doors open. And you've got some flexibility and all that. So,
I
yeah.
think once we get into the 70s, I think the whole idea, the narrative around going to 40 or going below 60 to 58, I think it's dead.
And that's the main thing. I mean, because once people kill that narrative, kill that potential, then we just go up. We just keep going up because there you can just tell people are like, okay, I got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out at the moment. What's going to happen here? Still holding out a little hope that maybe I could buy some in the 50s. But if we go to 70 and 80, that kills all that hope. And you've got to not just put 2 feet in the water, you got to jump all the way in. And that's when you're
You
going to
got to
start to
get
see a
it.
lot of the price action that's going to be violent,
Yeah,
hopefully.
you got to get it before it goes back to 100.
Yeah, and then it works in reverse. The psychology works in reverse, and then it becomes a FOMO kind of thing.
Let's reverse that psychology.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I gotta stop cursing so much. Ugh, it's a sin.
Yeah. Yeah, you do say fuck a lot.
I know. I gotta stop. It's probably the thing that I need to work on the most.
Fuck it.
Frick it. I'm starting right now. Frick it.
Just doesn't have the same, it doesn't have the teeth.
Frick it to heck.
I learned that heck is a shortened version of fuck and hell.
Really?
Instead of saying fucking hell, you say heck.
Heck. I like that actually. That makes me feel a little
Yeah.
cooler.
Yeah, it's a little cooler. It's like a
Heck.
portmanteau. Sharknado.
I like it. By the way, there's the guy that starred in Sharknado. The,
Okay. I didn't see it, so you have to remind me.
Me neither, but he's a Bitcoiner. He's like a big Bitcoiner.
Ugh. Sharknado Bitcoiner.
Sharknado.
Oh, let's
Is
see
it
the cast. Sharknado cast. Man, when did this come out? Ian Ziering? Ian Ziering?
uh
Is it John Hurd, the dad from Home Alone?
no.
Hmm.
Maybe I have
Adrian
no
Bustamante? I don't know these people. Tara Reid. I remember her from American Pie, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy she's in this. No, actually maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I don't see the guy that I thought it was, so I'll have to check my sources.
You know who is a Bitcoiner?
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Really?
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's the guy that looks like him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The dude that was in he's like the funny guy.
The funny guy. Yes.
Make me laugh, clown. Be funny.
Mm.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's got curly hair though.
Curly
He's
hair,
got a
the curly
curly
hair,
afro.
the curly headed funny guy.
Another guy, Theo Vaughn.
Is he a Bitcoiner?
He gets paid by MoonPay in
Oh,
Bitcoin.
I remember seeing something like that. We were just talking about Bitcoin on this podcast, but he hasn't really had any Bitcoiners on. What's up with that?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't invite any Bitcoiners on. We're weird.
Yeah,
Like if we're gonna go mainstream, we need like the mainstream people to get it.
dude, his HODL, an interview with HODL would be pretty cool. Theo Von and American HODL,
Yeah, that would be cool.
but it's like HODL's a nobody. It's not like he's gonna.
Yeah, he's not a nobody to us, but to the rest
Well,
of
in
the
that
world,
in
they'd be
that
like, "Who is
world,
this guy?
yeah.
Who is this?"
Well, I don't know, man. Any other final thoughts?
Final thoughts. If you have Bitcoin, move it into self custody.
Yes,
Don't leave it on an exchange.
don't do that.
And yeah, hold on to your butts. I
That's
think we're
right.
going up.
And on Thursday, we're going to have Uncle Jim on. We're going to talk a little bit about everything. We're going to talk a little bit about AI as well, which will be fun. And yeah, like and subscribe, comment, leave us a voice memo. Have we gotten any voice memos lately?
Man, I haven't checked.
Yeah. Well,
We might have.
okay. Well,
I can
you,
look.
you
Maybe
check.
Ladarius left us one. No, we only have a DM from him.
You have a DM from Ladarius?
Yeah, I can't say it out loud.
Okay.
It's
All
inappropriate.
right. Well, send us some memos, okay? We want to hear the voice memos.
All right.
Say that. All right.
That's
Well,
good.
we'll see you on Thursday, brother.
Peace.